So, what does self-worth means? Standing up for your values and what you believe in, respecting your own decisions and actions, or it could be valuing your time and your presence, or maybe setting expectations and clear boundaries, or is it deciding on a clear direction you want to follow in your life? Hi guys, my name is Isha and today I want to talk about something we deeply undervalue but is extremely important, something many of us fail to acknowledge, understand or even accept, which is our worth in our own eyes. Yes, I am talking about self-worth. Self-worth means valuing ourselves and believing that we are worthy of love, respect, and kindness, even when we make mistakes or when things do not work out in life the way we hoped or planned. So, self worth is knowing that your value as human being does not depend on that one mistake, one failure, or that one person's opinion. It has nothing to do with our appearance, our net worth, our social circle, our career, or even what we have achieved in our life. Many of us feel that we need to learn more, achieve more, or prove ourselves to be worthy, as if our worth is equal to the value we bring to others or to the world. But the truth is, we are inherently worthy simply by virtue of being human. However, most of us build our self worth by comparing ourselves with the world, and of course, by how the world treats us. But here is something important to understand: the world treats everyone based on their external achievements and status. So, know it that you are not an exception. Okay, and this is why we should stop taking those insults, those misbehaviors, even flattery, or those compliments too personally. The moment someone steps down from a prestigious position or loses something, the world suddenly turns against them. But the moment someone achieves success, they gain all the admiration, followers, praise, and attention. So, if we build our self worth on that external reality, now, especially in today's world of social media, which often hides the reality and highlights only what looks perfect, we fall into one of those biggest traps. And when our sense of worth constantly depends on how the outside world respond to us now, it slowly start affecting how we see ourselves. And over time, this dependence on external validation begins to show up in certain patterns of our thinking, behavior, and actions. Okay? And the signs of low self-worth often show up as constantly judging ourselves, being overly critical of our actions, and holding a constant negative view of who we are. People with low self-worth tends to criticize themselves a lot. They focus more on what they have not achieved and often brush off their all positive qualities or even dismiss all the compliments from others. Okay, and most of this time that this pattern stems from our past, from situations where we were made to believe that we were not good enough. Okay, but just because we learn to see ourselves that way in the past does not mean it is our truth. Okay, it simply means that those beliefs are shaped by certain experiences, but now as adults we are responsible for how we see ourselves in this world. Okay, so remember this: self worth means recognizing that you are valuable and worthy of love, regardless of your abilities, your social status, or your achievements. Okay, now let's discuss some practical ways to strengthen our self worth. And first and foremost comes changing the way we speak to ourselves. Whenever we criticize ourselves about how we look, about our earnings, about our status, or what we haven't done, pause for a moment. Sit with yourself the way you would sit with your best friend or someone you deeply love. Genuinely imagine it. If they were speaking badly about themselves, what advice would you give them? And now give the same advice to yourself. Okay, be your own supporter and cheerleader. Remind yourself that a few situations, a few mistakes, a few shortcomings do not define who you are from within. Okay, so speak to yourself with all the positive and encouraging words. And let me tell you one thing: The world is already full of critics. There will always be people to judge you, point out your mistakes, and try to make you feel bad about yourself. Okay, so you don't have to be one of them. Okay, there are already plenty. So next time you start criticizing yourself, now remind yourself there are enough people in the world doing that already. You should stand on your side. Okay, so turn that internal voice into your admirer, not your enemy. Okay. Secondly, one of the powerful ways to build our self-worth is to learn to reparent ourselves. Give yourself the gift of your own attention. Treat yourself the way you would treat your own beloved child. Okay, guide yourself the way you would guide your child. Understand your own emotions with patience and console yourself with compassion when things go wrong. Okay, when you start giving yourself the same love, care, and support that would naturally give to someone you deeply love, now your sense of worth slowly begins to grow. And this is one of the powerful ways to nurture and strengthen our self worth. Okay. Third is stop seeking external validation. Understand that many people's opinions about you are often based on how useful you are to them. Okay, how much you please them or how much you tolerate their behavior just to feel accepted or loved. Okay, and on that basis, now one day you may seem like an amazing person to them, and the next day you may suddenly become awful. Okay, so pause and reflect on this. Just pause this video here. How many times in life have you felt valued only when you were useful to someone? And at the same time, there will also be a few people, maybe very few, who truly love and accept you as who you are, not because of your status or your usefulness to them. Okay, so remember this, your worth is not determined by how the world sees you, but by the way you see yourself. And once you understand this, now you will stop over justifying yourself. You will realize that you do not need to over apologize for simply being who you are. Okay. Next is treat yourself with all the love, respect, and dignity. No matter how you have been treated in the past, in your childhood, in your adolescence, or even in the last few years. From today onward, start treating yourself with the love, unconditional support, and the care that you once expected from others. Treat yourself exactly the way you treat the people you love the most. Okay, and do not take this point casually. Respect yourself enough to walk away from those people, those situations where you feel energetically rejected or disrespected. Okay, leave those conversations that make you feel small and take good care of yourself. Okay, and here I also mean respecting both your mind and your body. Okay, this includes all those food habits, your exercise habits, and your mental health habits also. Okay, and because if you do not respect yourself, now how can you expect the world to do so, right? Next is stop comparing yourself with others. I say this very often, be your authentic self. So, what does this really mean? It means that when you constantly compare your life, now your looks, your talents with others, you slowly start devaluing your own worth. And then we begin copying others, trying to become another version of what already exists in the world. Okay, so in this process, we slowly start losing our true self inch by inch every single day. Okay, so being authentic means being the real you. It means accepting that maybe the whole world is crazy about football or grand slams, but what truly excites you is archery. Okay, so it means honoring your own interest, your own path, and living your version of life, not somebody else. Okay, next comes set clear boundaries. You know what? I believe that our time and our presence are among the most valuable things we can give someone. Okay, so when you give someone your time, now you are literally giving them a piece of your life, and that is extremely valuable. Okay, so be very mindful about who you give your time and your energy to. Okay, help people whenever you genuinely can, but don't feel obligated to do it every single time. Now, be selective about how you spend your time. Okay, and if saying no is difficult for you, Start small. Identify certain situations where you often feel pressured to say yes, and practice politely declining them. Okay. And sometimes na, even when we want to say yes na, but our plate is already full or we may be exhausted, even then it is okay to step back and say no to those situations. Okay. Honoring our mind and body is a pure form of self-respect. Okay. So make your presence valuable both in your life and in the lives of others. Okay. Invest in your growth, your values, and the way you show up every day. Okay. Valuing yourself is not about demanding importance. It's about becoming someone whose presence truly adds meaning to life. Okay. And if someone cannot see that value, do not waste your time trying to prove it to them. Okay. Simply step back and give them the space of your absence and move forward with your life. Okay. Self worth does not grow from the way the world treats you. It grows from the way you choose to treat yourself every single day. Okay. So it means knowing that you deserve love, respect, and a life of dignity, regardless of who you are and where you come from. Okay. And the simplest way to build it is by staying true to yourself, standing firm in your own eyes, walking the path of your core values. Okay. Building your life in a way that feels authentic to you. Okay. Even when the world tries to mold you into someone else, hold on to who you truly are. And most importantly, take full responsibility for your worth and for the life you choose to create. Okay, with this, I close today's session. See you in my next video. Until then, take care.